Hi guys, and hello from the hilltop. I'm Waxahachie Blue, and I welcome you to my channel, The Plateau Perfectionist. Today's video is a clean with me / decorate with me for Christmas 2021. So this particular day is Black Friday. It is officially after Thanksgiving, hence why I am wearing Christmas corgi leggings, which are my personal favorite leggings of all time. They have corgis, and they are Christmas. Brilliant. Anyway, so basically what happened was the family that had come for the holidays ended up having to leave a day early due to some medical reasons, and since I had the day to myself, I decided to fill that extra time by doing a bit of cleaning in my room to prep for Christmas decorations. For those of you who don't know, I live with my parents. This is by choice, personal choice. And because of this, all of the decorating that I will be doing today will be here in my room. We do have decorations that do go out into the living room and all that stuff, but these particular decorations that I will be putting up today are purely my decorations. These are the decorations that when I do eventually move out, they will be going with me. I keep them in my room solely so they don't get mixed up with my mom's stuff and end up perhaps wandering away or gremlins taking them, whichever happens first. In the meantime, since I live in the middle of nowhere, aka the desert of New Mexico, I had a lot of dust accumulate on both my desk, the windowsills, as well as these shelves, so I decided to give them kind of a good scrub down before putting up my decorations for the year, or before the season. Sorry, my Christmas decorations aren't going to stay out all year. That's a little crazy. I'm not that enthusiastic about Christmas. But anyway, I just decided to give everything a good old-fashioned wipe down with some method cleaner as well as some Windex for the windows, and just sparkle things up a little bit. So as for my actual decorations, I have some Christmas ornaments that I have accumulated over the course of my life, as well as things that have been handed down and or rummaged through that belong to my grandparents, belong to my parents, that they don't particularly want anymore, but they do have some sentimental value to me. As well as some things that I have bought for myself. Some of the new things that I have bought this particular year are, let's see, I got myself a little reindeer. It was like $5 at Bed Bath Beyond. You'll see a close-up of him towards the end of this video, as well as some votives that I will show you here in a little bit. So one of the personal Christmas not decorations, that's not what we're looking for. Christmas, pineapples, I cannot think of the word. Traditions! Christmas traditions! I'm tired, can you tell? Christmas traditions that I particularly follow is Advent. I was a Disciples of Christ for a few years. I am currently a Baptist, but it is something that I do still particularly appreciate. So I am a big fan of the Christmas wreath. I don't necessarily do the 25-day Christmas countdown calendar Advent things. I prefer the votives with the purple and pink candles. Hopefully you know what I sprechen. But in the meantime, so as I'm putting Myrtle back on her shelf, that's Myrtle. She is my ivy. Her full name is Purple Myrtle because she's a purple ivy. But anyway, so these were the votives that I purchased off of Amazon. This was kind of a Christmas gift to myself. There's 4 purples and a pink. It's, again, part of the Advent wreath. If you're interested in kind of information on that, I would recommend Googling it. These are just going to go up on that top shelf. I will not be putting any actual candles in them. One, because they are so close to the ceiling. But they're just for decoration, and I don't want to damage them by setting them on fire. In the meantime, this is my Christmas tree. He's a little 1.5 to 2 foot Christmas tree I got at Hobby Lobby on half price. The tree skirt, quote unquote, is from Walmart. It was a 2-pack head neck wrap thing. It was in the gloves and hat section. It was like 2 for $1 or something on sale. One was black, one was the buffalo check. I decided to just wrap it around the bottom of the tree to give it a little tree skirt appearance, and voila, I think it looks fabulous. as well as a string of Dollar Tree lights here that I used them for a Christmas costume one year, and then I took them off the costume. They still work just fine, so I put them on my tree. And of course, my ornaments. So my ornaments, some of them, I went ahead and took them all out before I started filming just because I have a lot of bears, weirdly enough. Seriously, I have the two cow bears. I have a cowboy bear and a cowgirl bear. I have these bear bells. I have the wooden bear here on the inner tube thing, and then there's even another bear that is a bear bell. I ended up having to tuck it in the back, one, because it's the most breakable, and two, my poor tree was getting a little top heavy. These are all intermixed with other things that I've accumulated and or made, like that stupid pine cone. I made that thing when I was like 4. I don't know why I love it so much, but it sparks so much joy with me, so it has to have pride of place on my Christmas tree. I'm sorry, it just does. And then, of course, I had other ornaments that like to apparently come in and out of focus while I film this, and I didn't even realize that it was doing that so bad. Also, I apologize for the blaring lights. This was midday. I'm still learning how to do lighting, and I tried to find the best angle with my camera. It is what it is. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry? I don't know. But anyway, so this is just me decorating my tree. As for my personal tree, I don't put a star on top. I do have the little yellow angel there on the table. That is my quote-unquote angel on top of the tree. Just because my personal favorite tree topper is, and I prefer an angel over a star. That's just me. And then, that's the gold one that I just showed. I ended up not putting it on my tree. I ended up hanging it up on my wall. It was apparently from the president. Not this current president. It was back before even I was born. It belonged to my grandmother. She had a presidential ornament. I don't know how, I don't know where, but she got one, and I have it. Anyway, so as for my tree, it goes up here on the shelf. I just kind of tucked the battery pack back in the back, made sure everything was balanced and it wouldn't just spontaneously fall off of my shelf. I have had things happen like that before. And my extra ornaments, my tree was looking a little full, so I just kind of tucked some of the larger ornaments that wouldn't fit around the base of it. I'll give you a close-up of it later so you can kind of see what it looked like. In the meantime, the other Christmas ornaments that I put up was this penguin, which I got at Ross last year for like $2 or $3. I love penguins. I used to have a horrible accumulation of penguins, but then I decided to simplify, and I ended up getting rid of, I think, all of my penguins, which kind of hurt me, so I decided to get one penguin, and this is my one penguin. I also have a little reindeer, again, Bed Bath & Beyond, $5, and then even Mr. and Mrs. Claus, which are salt and pepper shakers, as well as my white elephant, who's going to sit on my desk for this particular season. If you've never done a white elephant party, I don't quite know why they're called a white elephant party, but I personally think, like, if I had a spirited animal, it'd probably be an elephant, and I wouldn't be surprised. But specifically white elephants is just something that I particularly like to collect all year round. So I found this one, I think, at Burlington for a couple bucks, and so that's that guy. I also hung up my mobile. I had taken it down for my nephew to enjoy while he was in the living room, and since they went ahead and left, I brought it back into my room. Oh, so this little box. Yes, I have a lovely assortment of Christmas cards. A lot of Christmas cards. My parents get some from places that they donate to, and that's actually something that I like to do. I like to send out Christmas cards. I don't make any or do any of that nature. I just I accumulate them over the year, and I send them out accordingly. Something else that I had was I set up my nutcrackers here. I have 3 nutcrackers. I used to have like almost a dozen of them. These are my 3. I have a Highlander, a Baker, and then this one little guy. I forget where I got him, but I like him because he's fuzzy. And then we have the 3-foot tall nutcracker who lives in the hallway. His name is Larry. Oh, my nativity scene! So my nativity scene is particularly special. It was actually handmade. Someone at one of the old churches that I went to when I was little cut out all the pieces, and I think my mother painted them. But I played with these when I was a kid. Like, at the fireplace, next to the stockings hung with care, I would sit there and play with them like they were people's, which is great fun. They spark lots of joy with me. I found them in the attic last year, and I said, these are mine. No takey backsies. My mom said, fine. And I didn't really have any place to put them, so I decided to put them here in the window. I didn't want to put them on the floor, because one of these poor sheep has already been chewed on before. And I really didn't want to risk him getting chewed on again, so they're going to stay in my window. But in the meantime, here's my nativity, 3 wise men. And I'll show you all close-ups, and if you stick around to the very end, there is a little bitty bit of a bonus clip that is my helper for the day. She was a great help. She slept the entire time. It is of my cat, Yzma. She literally stayed in that spot on my bed for the whole freaking time that I cleaned and decorated, which is a feat in and of itself. But yeah, here's just a close-up of all of my decorations. In the meantime, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays. As I like to joke, happy Hallow Thankmas. Because I seriously think that all of these holidays towards the end of the year just start kind of blurring together. So, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa is another one I've heard. But yeah, holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all of them. I want to wish y'all a wonderful season, and I will see y'all probably in the next video, which is the 2021 go over, and Merry Christmas. Bye.